Hello everybody, how's it going? It is I, Nines Vox. Ure Sanjo. We are back once again with some more Wuthering Waves. Hi, how's it going? Hi, how's everybody doing today? I know it's late. I know it's really fucking late, but I'm finally getting around to streaming Wuthering Waves again. I meant to do this like 2 days ago. I meant to do this on, okay, it's Wednesday now, when I'm streaming this. I meant to do this on Monday, and then I didn't get around to it because I had something like that I had to work on. And then I wanted to try to do it Tuesday, and then I didn't get around to it because I had something else that I had to work on. And now I finally have time to stream Wuthering Waves again. So hello, how's it going? We have returned to, what is this? Oh, right. I have not touched this game whatsoever, except when I booted it up today. So if you're wondering what all that shit is, I just redeemed my mail. That's all I've done so far. I've done nothing but redeem mail, since we last left off, last Wednesday. So, where were we? What happened last time? We, the Rover, I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of a stupid name for a protagonist, in my opinion. Compared to the other protagonists we've got, like, let's see, compared to other gacha game protagonists, we've got the Commander, from Azure Lane, Girls Frontline, Nikke, Captain,
This
I
is
think.
a testament to my connection with the world around me. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very much my companion now.
Yeah. Captain, I think, for Honkai Star Rail? Not Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Impact 3rd, Trailblazer for Honkai Star Rail, and Traveler for Genshin. I can't remember what they say in Tower of Fantasy. It's been a long time since I've actually cared about that game, mostly just because it's not that good compared to some of the other things I play. It has its merits. It's just, I don't like it quite as much as I like these other ones. Let's see. Traveler,
It is natural
Trailblazer,
to feel dreadful of the unknown.
Captain, Commander, Doctor in Arknights. I think a couple have Master. I don't know. I haven't played that many other gacha games. I only really play this, Star Rail, Genshin, Arknights, Azure Lane. Hello? There's that beep. What is... Huh? What is that? And it's gone. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but, beeping. Let's see. What, where was that? Gacha games I play. I play, Genshin. Star Rail. This. Arknights. Azure Lane. Nikke. Fate Grand Order. Fate Grand Order is what they say Master in. That's 7. I play Blue Archive, but I haven't touched it in a good few months. I haven't played Blue Archive in a couple months.
It is natural to feel dreadful of
Hey,
the
yeah, hello, welcome to the stream. I was just listing down the absurd amount of gacha games I play before we actually dive back into the story of this. Let's see. I've already said all of them. I stopped playing Girls Frontline. I stopped playing Tower of Fantasy. Punishing Grey Raven. I play Punishing Grey Raven, too. Again, I haven't touched it in a few months, but I've played it. I'm decent at it. What else? Colorful Stage, too, but again, I haven't played that in a few months. Archaea, but that's not technically a
Stopping
gacha
to
game.
relax once in a while.
Yeah, we know. Stop yapping for the time being. I'm trying to I'm trying to speak, Rover. How'd I get started on this? I was saying that Rover is a goofy ass name for the protagonist, cause like in the States at least, I think in a couple of other English speaking places, but at least here in the States, okay, hang on a moment. I'll read that in just a sec. In the States, at least, Rover is like a cliche name for a dog. It's like a 60s ass name for a dog, but it's like dogs named like Spot, Rex, and Rover were like a thing for a while. It's like the cliche dog name, the same way that like John Smith or John Doe is like the generic name that they give the people.
This is a testament to my connection.
You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. That's what I always think of. And yes, I know that rover, to rove is to wander around and, you know, go from place to place. I can't remember if it implies objective or not. I know that wanderer has no objective. Traveler implies objective. Trailblazer implies that you have an objective, but there isn't a path there. Something like that. But I can't remember if rover implies that there is a direction or not. But yeah, I did. Zenless Zone Zero. I'm excited for that too. I'm going to pre-register for that next time I think to do it. I'm pre-registering for so many fucking gacha games these days. By that I mean 2, but still. Yeah, I pre-registered this. I'm going to sign up for Zenless, because Zenless looks cool as hell. It looks funny. It looks really funny. Like, to a point, all Hoyoverse games are, like, whimsical as hell. But, like, it looks really funny compared to Star Rail, Honkai Impact, and Genshin. Not that Genshin's not whimsical. I mean, Paimon exists. Gaming exists. Let's see. Bennett exists. The Aranara exist. Genshin has its edgy moments, but not nearly as many as Star Rail. Its story isn't quite as sad yet. Star Rail's story is downright depressing once you get around to it, with the amount of, like, main character deaths that occur. It's kind of wild. I mean, again, that's like 2, but still. That's kind of wild all the same. I'm just sort of roving around here. Sort of roving around here so that this guy doesn't start saying, "This is my connection to the world around me. It's safe to say this is my companion," or something like that. Let's see. But yeah. Takes place in a modern post-apocalyptic world. I know, it's a really cool concept, like the sort of modern post-apocalypse thing. It's a lot of gacha games that take place in... I'm actually going to go to the menu. I don't know why I didn't think about this. I don't know why I didn't think to just do this. But anyway, let's see. Zenless. What a lot of gacha games do is they have this sort of like post-apocalyptic thing, and then they just use it for like... Then they never actually talk about it whatsoever. Like, it never becomes a plot point. I think one of the only ones I can think of where it really, like, where it's really, like the state of the world is an actual plot point is, like, Arknights. The world building and the lore, not, like, a specific character who's like, "You see the state of the world? I shall change this planet for the better," or something like that. Because there's plenty of those guys in Arknights. Plenty of those guys. But, like, how many post-apocalyptic gacha... Oh, Girls Frontline does it too, from what I remember. It's been a while. How many gacha games do the post-apocalyptic thing? There's a lot of them. But, a lot of them, like, you're just like, oh yeah, the world's post-apocalyptic. This won't be mentioned ever again. Let's see, what's an example? Honkai Impact, kind of, because it's like, the world is post-apocalyptic, and we'll recover the world. And then you get into shit like post-Honkai Odyssey, and it's like, so society's rebuilt pretty well. And then the alternate universes and stuff, and then, like, Star Rail, no post-apocalyptic. Genshin, post-apocalyptic, in a sense, I guess. It's like 500 years after the apocalypse or something. Because, you know, the Archon War and then Conria and all that stuff. But, like, it's several hundred years, so it doesn't really count. Arknights is, like, the entire world is hostile to life, so every single place in the game is constantly in a state of post-apocalypticness. Post-apocalyptitude, or whatever the term is. Arknights, let me be honest, is kind of a depressing game. Like... I guess by that, I mean, it's a realistic game, because it's like, yes, the horrors of war. The horrors of all of this stuff. Which is cool, that there's at least one gacha game that's not, like, whimsical about it. Because, like, okay, Blue Archive is whimsical as hell. Despite everything that goes on in that lore, despite everything that goes on in Blue Archive, it's a whimsical-ass game. Which is so funny. Because, like... It takes everything that you could think of for a post-apocalyptic world, and then immediately makes a joke out of it. You've got roaming bands of like gangsters. All of them are school dropouts who are essentially gun-toting high schoolers with like biker helmets on, and it's crazy. And you've got like mercenaries, and it's like, oh yeah, they're volunteering for a service club at their school, and they're mercenaries or something like that. It's that sort of shit where it's like, it's dystopian, but it's funny. It's funny as hell. And it never seems to be an issue for anybody involved except like a few story beats. Like, it's the driving force behind chapter 3, I think. No, not even that. A certain character's, the General Student Council president's absence is sort of what I think is from what I remember, is sort of what's causing a lot of the chaos that occurs in Blue Archive. Because the General Student Council president was sort of the only person that could keep order in the world, kind of. Sort of like the sensei does, but more dramatically. I don't know. Anyway, they forced 2 rival factions to behave, and then the second they were gone, they just started fighting again. And then they're just like, okay, we need to get serious here. We need to get serious. We can't keep fighting each other. This shit kind of sucks. We need to actually, like, sign a peace treaty. Keep in mind, these are 2 rival high schools that need to sign a peace treaty to stop each other from destroying an entire city. It's such a funny concept, but like, it is simultaneously like dystopian and utopian at the same time. Because like, most of Kivatos is just sort of fine. Like, yeah, you know, we've got the black markets, but they sell like gunpla and stuff like that. They sell like plushies, and that's the only reason that one character is involved with the black market in the first place. That's the only reason Hifumi was ever caught at the black market, is because they were selling a plushie that she wanted. That's the type of shit that happens in Blue Archive. And then Azur Lane, I don't even know much about the world building because it's been a long time since I've actually learned anything about the lore. Yeah, you got me to start yapping. I don't yap enough on stream. I need to yap more on stream. Yeah. Azur Lane, I don't know much about the lore. Girls Front Line, I know, is also relatively dystopian in its lore. Very post-apocalyptic, because it's like, oh, we had a robot uprising. Our response to that was to create more robots. Yeah. It makes just about as much sense as you think it does. Anyway, Girls Front Line does have pretty good faction names. I do like Griffin and Kruger and Sangvis Ferry as faction names. Those are very good names. Like Sangvis Ferry, as in like it's something iron, I think. Ferry as in ferrite or ferrous, referring to iron. And then Sangvis, I can't remember. I'm not sure if it's something to if it's sanguis, like blood, like sanguine. Or if it's Sangvis as in sanctus, as in holy. So it's either iron blood or holy blood or something. Or no, yeah, iron blood or holy iron or something like that. It makes sense for machines. And then Griffin and Kruger is a PMC founded by Griffin and Kruger. So it's like, that makes sense as a name. Faction names in gacha games are really hit or miss. That's another thing. I'll yap about that when it becomes relevant for the game at hand. But where are we even starting with this? Right. Zenless Zone Zero. It looks like a whimsical post-apocalyptic game on the same level of like Blue Archive, which I really like. Where everyone's like, yeah, this place just sucks and is a constant war zone, but like, we're gonna have as much fun as we can while we keep surviving. And we're just going to be silly and goofy while we do it. And that's a great mindset to have when the world is going to shit. Everyone's like, yeah, it sucks, and we're going to get jumped just stepping outside to buy groceries. This dude over here is a robot. This other guy has like a gun for a hand or something. We're going to be funny, though. We're going to be silly and chill about everything. And that just seems like such a fun vibe for a game. It seems like such a fun vibe. Which is, I think, what they're going for, which I like. It depends on the writing direction of the game as to whether it works. Like, if Arknights tried to do something like all of a sudden really whimsical and goofy out of left field, without having some kind of nod to what they'd already set up. Like, for example, Arknights isn't, like, not goofy. It's not all dark and gloomy and depressing. They've got funny events, and they've got funny characters. There was an April Fool's event about a character starting a streaming career, like, as a reaction tuber. That was funny. Official was funny. Click's existence is silly. Click is a caster operator who controls a camera drone. And it's so funny. Like, that's not to say that, like, Arknights doesn't have goofy stuff. And some of the events are also hilarious. There's an entire event that evolves around a team from Rhodes Island entering an underground dwarf city, like Dwarven city, where they've built a giant fucking water park. And that's part of the plot. They're hired to go down there by a guy that hates the water park's design. And like, dismantle it. And then they're just like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? This place is cool as hell. And he's like, no, but it's not minimalist. It's not minimalist. It's ugly. And there's too much stuff. It's not a boring concrete square. Keep in mind, the guy that hired them, Stitch Canvas is his actual fucking name. Stitch Canvas is later hired as an operator named Minimalism. Or Minimalist. I didn't get him in the event because he's fucking insufferable. But yeah, it's so weird. Because it sort of comes out of left field, because I think there was an event that set it up that I missed, where Gavial somehow becomes the leader of an Akohalan tribe? Or no, Gavial was already from like, Akohala. So I guess it was just a homecoming, but, like, this pit opens up underneath Gavial's tribe, basically, or, like, just outside, like, their town. And it leads to a Durin city. The Durin are, like, dwarves. Like, fantasy dwarves. The Akohalans are lizard people, too. Let me add that in. So there was some kind of event that, like, preceded it, where Rhodes made contact with Gavial's tribe. And then Gavial was like, yeah, I'm going back to Rhodes Island, but you three, you can keep watch over this place. And then, like, a crevice in the ground opens up, and there's now all of a sudden access to a Durin city. And then Stitch comes out and is like, yo, y'all need to help me with this Durin city. These people are terrible. And then they go, so then they take, like, 3 or 4 people who go down there, and they're like, okay, so what do we have to do? Stitch is talking this up. He's like, okay, so we're expecting this Dwarven city to, like, suck and be dystopian and, like, run by a mismanaged government, like, you know, every other city in the game. And then they get down there, and it's like a thriving metropolis with a water park. And then they're like, Stitch, this wasn't what you said. You said that this place was dystopian, and Stitch just goes, it is dystopian. I'm not the architect anymore, which means they're going insane, and they're doing things that aren't minimalist. And everyone's like, yeah, fuck off. We're not listening to you anymore. And it's such a funny event, compared to Arknight's main story of, like, we're trying to cure the plague. Actually, we're not doing anything towards doing that. We're getting involved in political conflicts. So yeah. That's the sort of shit that happens. I've yapped for 18 minutes and not even played a single, single mission of the game. We're on a good path so far. Anyway, like, again, where I was going with this, trying to compare this to experiences that I know and can actually talk on, because I'm looking forward to Zenless. Where I was going with this is, it depends on how they're trying to write it. And Zenless seems to be going in the, yeah, everything's going to shit, but it's funny at the same time, so let's have some fun. The same way Blue Archive and, like, there are a few others that had to do it. Yeah. I like that style of writing where it's just sort of, oh, you know what? I think Borderlands kind of does that too. You know the Borderlands franchise where it's like, yeah, everything's kind of fucked up on this planet, but, like, there's treasure to be found and there's money to be made, so let's dive right in. That kind of thing. That's the direction that I kind of like. Instead of everything is going to shit, and nothing is good anymore. We're not going to talk about the water park that we just found, because it's not relevant to the game's main story, or something like that. Zenless would be like, oh yeah, so there's a war going on, hey, look, a slide, or something like that. Like, that's a style of writing that I just really like. I just like that. It's fun. It's silly and goofy. And it's so nice. Anyway, we have these things to grab from the this screen here. From this. The achievements screen. Anyway, I should I'll keep yapping about gacha games as I actually play. Tutorials, what are you? Grapple. What button do I press to grapple again? What button do I press to grapple? Come on. Help me out here. Ah, here we are. Utility T. T, right? T? Jump is space. Character 4. When do we get a 4th character? We only have 3. Resonator, utilities, accessibility options. Okay. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Wow, that is some fucking lag right there. Okay, wow, okay. Hello there. We're back? We're back. Do we have some, gacha-ing that we can do? Can we gacha some? We'll figure that out later. We got that. Okay, we've got some gacha-ing that we can do, so we're gonna gacha just a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, don't click on the notification icon. I remember. Ooh, hello there. Hello?
Hey, Woolies, make some room. Come
Ah.
on a look, see?
Encore.
Black Shore's member, Encore reporting in.
Very nice. Another 5-star. Hey, and a 4-star. Nice. If I remember correctly, I think Encore was a character from the choice here that I was like, she looks funny and silly. I think I'll roll for her. Now that we've got her, I'm going to go with Lion Dude, this guy. But yeah, that was very lucky right there. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we can roll. We can roll on this one. Actually, we can do choice too. Can I change this too? Fucking hell. No, that was just the starter banner. That wasn't streamer luck. That was just the starter banner. What's going on here? Hang on a moment. I can fix this. There we go. Hang on a moment. All right. We're back. I clicked the wrong button and it decided to go, fuck you. Okay, here we are. Anyway, more streamer luck came in clutch. Actually, probably not. That was just the beginner's banner. Anyway, let's see if we can actually get streamer's luck here by getting G on. Let's go. We're not going to touch that part. Okay, 4-star. Let's go. Broadblade of Voyager. Okay. Originite type 1. Pistols of Voyager. Sword of Voyager. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yes. Cool pistols. We'll skip the rest of that. That doesn't really matter. Nice. Okay. One more. We go one more. We go one more. We gamble. 1 billion on red. Okay. Scale slasher. These two. Not bad. And then that's probably that for that. Oh yeah, the choice banner too. Yes, this one. All right, let's go. Let's go. As we all knew, that would happen because that's how the thing works.
Foul spirits be gone. All safe and sound.
As we all know, that was sort of the point of the thing I just did, the choice banner. So, Lion Dude is here. I'm gonna roll for some weapons real quick just to finish this off. Just twice. Just to get that down to a solid 10. I'm a sucker for an even number. We'll leave it at that for now. Did not mean to press that button. Now we can upgrade a bunch of characters. Yippee. That's kind of what we're here to do too. Yes, this. I'm sorry, her resonance skill is called Boom Boom. She is not a member of the Boon Boomgers. Yes. Guns. Gauntlets. Sword. Okay, 4-star. Switch around a bit more. Tiro sword. Let me get this guy fully upgraded, and then we'll start leveling some people. I should probably do this. I should probably do this off stream. Let's just see. Who do we have? You. Ling Yang. What weapons do you use? Gauntlets. Okay. Switch. Are you on field or off field? Because I assume that has something to do with the stuff he does. Outro skill. Shockwave. 500% attack. Combo. Basic attacks 3, 4, or 5, or basic attacks feral roars hits the target. Replace skill ancient arts. Okay, so this guy is a main DPS, I think, from what I'm understanding. Forte circuit. Yeah, this guy is an on-field main DPS, I think. Okay, neat. In that case, you. You. We don't really have that many. Let me just check this real quick. After this, I'll actually get to playing the game. You, fusion damage. Yeah. Let's see. I think I have 2 DPS characters now. I'll get around to figuring all that stuff out eventually, but for now, let's see. Team setup. Team comp. How do I change my team comp? We're going to switch out Pyro for the fusion for the 5-star fusion. Chisha. 5-star fusion. Fusion damage. Leaping flames. Thermal field.
What kind of story will Ankar hear today?
Let's go with that for now. Oh, that's a cool attack right there.
You're it!
That's cool. That's a pretty cool one. And then, right, melee, and then swords. Yes, very nice. What's the button I want to... Oh, right, you. Yes, okay. I was about to fucking leave. The thing to do is still in here. Where was I going with that? Okay, Mortify. Mortify. Mortify? Mortify? How's it pronounced? Why? I don't know why I just jumped there. How do you pronounce your name? Where do you introduce yourself?
Music composition, scientific research is but a tool. It's not magic. Curious about this light. I knew a couple. It's important.
You gotta pronounce your name somewhere in here, dude.
Music. The Academy is working as fast as a hortus. So many mysteries about you.
There we go.
Mortify.
Mortify.
Researcher
okay.
at the
Mortify. 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 E. It's E. Mortify. Not Mortify. This is not regular show. He not Mortify like Mordecai. Mortify.
Here's your sundial. Intact as it was.
Intact as it was.
Mr. Mortify.
Love this guy's voice.
Can we have the test results?
I don't know, can we?
Could. It's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object.
Okay. How exactly is that helpful?
It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an
Okay.
intricate
It's a puzzle
mortise and
box.
tenon puzzle box.
I see.
This sundial
Do I know
is
how to solve
hollow
one of
with an
those?
inner
Probably
compartment.
not.
We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside.
All right then. That
However,
seems like
it's missing
a
a crucial component.
step in the
We
right
should be able
direction.
to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics
analysis.
is my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons.
Okay,
Install
good to
the
know.
missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However,
Neat.
I still have no idea what the missing component should look like.
Yeah, maybe we can brute force it. That seems like... If we're trying to figure this... Okay. We can either try to figure this out the way it's intended to, or we can just go, man, we're trying to figure out what exactly this means. We're trying to solve my amnesia. Let's brute force
That's
it.
a no-brainer indeed.
Brute force this
We
shit.
could certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is.
Why didn't you lead with that?
One moment. I have an incoming call.
Why didn't you lead with... Why didn't you lead with that, dude? That ringtone also sounded like that one goofy sound effect. The one.
What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way.
Since you've put it that way.
Rover, Mr. Mortifee's expression seems to have softened, don't you think?
He's surprising. What? Who describes a person like that? Who describes someone like that? Who describes a person like that? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. He's surprisingly...
A useful person, isn't he?
Yeah.
We haven't even asked
Seems
him
like
to
it.
help us with assembling.
And he's already started working on it.
It looks like Mr. Mortifee needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate.
Seems like a good plan.
Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Sure. Investigate the surrounding, or just talk to bro. We're just talking to him. Why does your hand look like that? Is that armor, or does he have scales? Actually, wait, no. He has scales.
Yes,
Or feathers
of
or
course.
something. He has scales,
I've already
I think.
noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it.
Who the hell is he on the phone with?
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
The
Let's get
hard-ass
back to the
pistol-wielding
sundial.
scientist with a lighter is suddenly like,
It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time.
huh, okay.
Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
You're not coming with
Division
us?
of labor is more efficient in getting things done. Besides, I would like to avoid stepping foot in Jiang Li's workshop ever again. The mere thought of that place brings me migraines.
Okay, good to know what we're getting into here. Doesn't sound like a pleasant
Considering
place.
its dreadful conditions, I can't agree more. How could he choose to work in such terrible condition? It's like willingly playing a score backwards.
I see.
There's something to be
Shall
said
we
about the
go and
skill
retrieve the
required to
parts
play
now,
music backwards,
Rover?
though. Especially if it's a song that you already sort of know. To just, willingly play it backwards. Alright, let's go. Yep. Hello? What the? Okay, there was that beeping again, and right as it started beeping, my mouse started screwing up. I mean, that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Then again, there's
I
probably
mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortifee's description.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Yang. I was thinking like, okay, maybe there's an upper limit to the number of objects that they can or will put into one area, you know, for the sake of graphics and having things run properly. I understand that there's an upper limit to the number of things they can just strew about. But no, this place actually looks pretty neat.
Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
It's unorganized, but not filthy. He was not describing that thing properly. What is this? The unusual device has a complex structure and a groove that can fit an entire arm. It's cold to the touch, and as you press your arm into it, you feel something sharp and felt a slight pang of pain.
Rover? Please don't touch that. It's dangerous.
Huh. Okay. Is that the box from Dune? Okay.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's
cool
go
sword
back
there.
and show it to
That's
Mr.
cool.
Mortifi.
What's this? Something else started glowing when I picked that up. You see a shelf filled with an assortment of research materials and books. Feasibility report on cooking tacit discords, the Court of Savante mysteries, mortise and tenon joints in Huanglong architecture. Also resting on the shelf, or also resting on the, there was something else there. The shelf creaks under your hand. You try to steady it, but it's too late. A wooden block falls squarely onto your foot. It's a critical hit.
Rover.
We're fine. We're good. Everything's fine. Who parks their car inside their fucking office? How does this man get this thing out of here? With the dragon gong statues hidden behind it? A well-used photo album rests on the table, its cover slightly curved from frequent leafing through. A single photograph lay inside, seemingly cut from a newspaper. It depicts a woman in a white coat gazing at an infant, her face hidden from view by the angle. The paper looks well kept.
Rover. I don't think we'll find what we need here.
I know, I'm just looking around. Can't fault me for being curious. I mean, Mortifi said that this place was a hellhole. It doesn't seem that way. He's simply wrong. Wait, I took actual damage from that? Okay, that's the... You know what? I can appreciate that. That's clever. That's clever of them.
We found the parts.
We found the shit you were talking about. Also, you lied about the condition of that office.
Good.
Or greatly
Bring it to me.
exaggerated.
The test results are in.
Hello there, Baiji. I'm all
The
ears.
mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it.
Huh.
From the purple leaf you presented, I
All
detected
right.
subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact.
Huh.
This is not an ordinary leaf, but
I
it
didn't even
doesn't
notice
seem
that my
to be
HP
a
went
tacit
down.
discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
The what now? They got wuthered by waves?
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena.
I know what those words mean separately, but not together. Explain what the hell any of those are. Tacit fields, I understand. That's the evil zone. The etheric sea is like something in the sky, apparently. Retroact rain. I know what retroactive means, generally. Rain, I know what rain is. Is it rain that goes up? Is that what it is? Gravity loss. Okay, so things just start floating randomly? Seems cool. Seems kind of cool. Okay. I understand what those mean
And the
separately.
lament was the start of it all.
The what now?
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine.
Huh.
This sugar pearl
Okay.
expired over 20 years ago. The low temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
Huh. Sure is a good thing we
20-year-old
didn't
vaccine.
take it then.
Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
I'd assume it is if they both happened 20 years ago.
The archives in the academy should have information on the sugar pearl.
All right, guess we'll go there
The
next.
archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
The archives here are organized in a unique way. You search the keyword you want. Okay. What the?
Mr. Mortifi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
All right, then.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
Cool. We'll give it a shot. The earthly branches. Okay. The 4 symbols represent cardinal directions. That much I remember.
Earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
I don't know. What kind?
It's the filing system.
Oh.
Most of
That's
Huanglong's
awfully simple.
libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Okay. Interesting. So it's a time-based filing system?
Languages may evolve, names may change, but time remains constant.
Interesting. Okay. Hello there. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Excuse me. Drinking water because I'm yapping a lot on stream, more than I usually do. Hi. We're playing Wuthering Waves today. I was about to play. I was about to say something Star Rail. I don't know why. The only other gacha game that I played on stream is Honkai Star Rail. I'm going to fix that when Natlan comes out in Genshin Impact, because I'm looking forward to that. Hello there, Herobrine. Herobrine? Okay. Yeah, welcome back. Hi. Welcome back. Alright. Time remains constant.
It's an elegant system indeed.
Yep. That guy's hand looks a little bit like the gauntlet. What's it called? The what's it called? I haven't actually watched High School DxD. I just know that the dude has like a dragon hand that's like some kind of armored gauntlet. What's that one called? The boost gauntlet? The booster? Dragonic boosters from Kamen Rider Saber. Anyway, as I was saying, not the Infinity Gauntlet. Not the Infinity Gauntlet. I was about to say, Mortifi's hand looks a little bit like the Dragon Glove from High School DxD. Issei's Dragon Glove. Dragon hand gauntlet thing. I don't know what it's called. Fuck it, I'm just gonna look it up. Give me a moment. The boosted gear, that's what it's called. The boosted gear. It looks a little bit like that, because it's like a red dragon hand. And it's just sort of slapped onto his arm. It's cool. It's an elegant system indeed.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Oh, useful. Very useful. Well, let's go find the archives. Sundial. Cool, we got the sundial. Is there an actual puzzle that we have to solve?
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
Way shelf. Okay. Where's that? In here?
Now,
here we go.
Cheng, Si, Wu, Wei. Rover, it's here.
Here? Is this it? Time of let's see. Archive. Resonance evaluation report on the first resonator. Time of evaluation. Year of Wei. AL. Resonator name redacted. Okay. Resonator reports amnesia regarding the resonance ability with no clear time of awakening. A tacit mark is present on the right hand. No visible post-awakening physical alterations. Their tacit mark and pupils display a golden halo when they exert their forte. Their tacit mark... let's see. Resonance spectrum tests show a strong syntony with multiple patterns, but the cause of Resonator Blank's awakening remains inconclusive. Further examination is needed to determine the origin of their resonance abilities. Analysis of test samples has revealed a non-convergent Rabelais curve with a noticeable periodic waveform, which classifies Blank as a congenital resonator. Overclock diagnostic report. Resonator Blank's waveform graph shows elliptical fluctuations. The pattern of time domain is stable with no abnormal waveforms. Examination results are determined to be within normal parameters, and Blank bears no risk of overclocking. During the Battle of the Gorges of Spirits, a resonator engaged in combat with an unidentified tacit discord, the Crownless, resulting in a high-risk victory and resolution of the crisis. The morale of the army was boosted, and they achieved invincibility. Wow, okay. 3 days later, the battle concluded in triumph, with soldiers reporting seeing the resonator standing next to Jue. This event marked the founding of Jinzhou that same year. Attachment, Jinzhou Foundation Ceremony redacted. Comment from researcher number 31. Data loss must be addressed before the next database maintenance to prevent further issues. Neat. Okay, so first resonator also fought the Crownless. Okay, so we've got a link between us and the first resonator.
Was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding.
Okay, so they were like, yeah, there are too many monsters roaming out here. We need to found like an outpost city for the sole purpose of fighting monsters. And then Jinzhou is founded.
And the formidable tacit
sort of?
discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
The Crownless. Yes. The one that we ate. Yeah. Alright. Abstract. Nova Fey is an acute infectious disease with no effective treatment, primarily affecting children under 6 years old. It's highly contagious with Could it be Rover the First Resonator? I don't know. We could be. It is highly contagious with severe symptoms, including fever, limb pain, muscle atrophy. To combat this disease, speech impediment. A live attenuated vaccine has been developed and successfully passed Phase 3 clinical trials on June 16 at 3 o'clock p.m. The medical section established a specialized team for this vaccine's development. This review aims to analyze the research progress of the vaccine and provide valuable insights for further studies. Results have shown promising immunization outcomes, making this vaccine a potential solution for preventing Nova Fey infection. 1. Preliminary application of a neutralizing antibody detection method for Nova Fey pseudovirus. 2. Efficacy of a live attenuated vaccine against Nova Fey pseudovirus via injection. 3. Clinical trial report of oral administration of sugar pearl live attenuated vaccine against Nova Fey pseudovirus. Xiangli. Let's see. Appendix 1, clinical trial participant registration records. I'm not going to read all of that. Xiangli Yan, female 29, no disease. Name, Xiangli Yao. Male, 7 months, wow. Healthy, no hereditary diseases. Trial stage, phase 1 clinical trial. Miss Xiangli, is it really okay? Someone had to test it, willing to test it on myself and my... Oh, wow. Okay. So, the doctor testing it... Miss Xiangli. That was the doctor that made it. Okay. Related report entries. Nova Fey fever cases surpassed 2,000 with death toll rising in April. Huashu Academy forms vaccine research group under P.I. Xiangli's leadership. Jinzhou TD outbreak paralyzes transportation and medical supply distribution. Title. Let's see. Title. Let's see. Oral Nova Fey fever vaccine, live attenuated mass production quality standards, and transportation overview of sugar pearl. Medical Officer 3, Huashu Academy. Abstract. This report details the importance of delivering Huanglong's medical supplies to Jinzhou, which has served as the front line of defense against TD outbreak. Tacit discord outbreak. The Midnight Rangers valiantly defended the city from the fierce outbreak, but due to transportation line blockages, the second-generation Sugar Pearl vaccine, known for its stability and suitability for children, faced challenges in reaching the city. This report outlines the quality standards for mass production and transportation of the vaccine and other medical supplies during the war, with a focus on ensuring their efficacy and safety. The innovative use of more stable second-generation vaccine played a crucial role in protecting the citizens of Jinzhou from TD outbreak, making it a valuable contribution to the battle against this deadly disease. 1. Quality standards for mass production. Okay, yada yada. Transportation of second-gen Sugar Pearl vaccine is a critical step in combating the TD outbreak. In response to the challenges posed by interrupted main transportation routes and treacherous terrain, a thorough plan was implemented. Refrigerated trucks equipped with temperature monitoring system were used, accompanied by professional technicians to ensure proper storage and transport conditions. Additionally, due to the severity of the epidemic and time sensitivity of vaccine delivery, medical supplies were divided into 7 teams for transportation. The assistance of resonator counterparts was vital in navigating through difficult terrain and potential tacit fields. As of August 5th, only 1 team successfully arrived within the vaccine expiration date, thanks to the efforts of an unknown resonator who escorted us and eliminated the TDs. Interesting. Okay, so they developed the Sugar Pearl vaccine. It passed clinical trials in June. The doctor tested it on themselves and their kid. And then... Oh, wait, there's more. There's more. Attachment 2, Resonance Report of Resonator involved in vaccine transport. Comment from researcher number 31. Concerning the test report... fair enough. Thank you for coming in the first place. It's a pleasure to have anybody here. Concerning the test report, the resonator that accompanied the supplies through a fierce battle displayed astounding stability in its waveform. This data is truly remarkable. However, I can't shake the feeling that I've seen it before. Yet, there are no registered resonators in our database with similar characteristics. What could this mean? Another comment from number 31. After some searching, I discovered that the data closely resembled the first resonator I came across earlier. However, since we didn't have standardized resonance test reports at the time, it was not included in our current database. I've duly noted and placed it in the pending section for further investigation. P.S. Due to health reasons, my supervisor has advised me to take medical leave. As a result, I have entrusted this matter to Section 34, and they will complete the handover tomorrow. Comment from researcher number 34. The report doesn't seem right. It mentions a person who existed during the founding of our state, but the time span is too long for it to be the same person in both reports. Perhaps this character is from history? I'll wait until the 31st to recover and then inquire about this potential mistake. For now, I'll keep this report with me. I've worked 3 consecutive nights without rest. Okay. So the first resonator might be immortal.
Photos here.
Interesting. So, is the first resonator somehow immortal? And that would lend some credence to us being the first resonator, or somehow a reincarnation of them. But, if we're extremely long-lived, yet somehow incredibly powerful, that could explain how we just sort of randomly got amnesia one day. We were jumped by someone who is afraid of our power. And anybody who has a history with us is someone who actually has a history with the first resonator. I see how this works now. I get it, I think. I think I understand.
Rover, about the Sugar Pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament. But I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Jinzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Jinzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed,
They made it, though. They didn't.
we owe our presence here to those who
They
came
didn't fail.
before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the Sugar Pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, What is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it...
I believe it's about my past.
According to the reports, the vaccine's creator died 3 years after its development, with the rest of the team now aged over 50.
Huh.
You mean, you could be that infant shown in the pictures?
Maybe.
They should be around your age by now.
Huh. Okay.
But
Maybe not.
he doesn't have your golden eyes. Rover, about the Sugar Pearl.
the
Zhenzhou was
founding of
the most
Zhenzhou.
recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Zhenzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Zhenzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it.
But everything changed once the Crownless attacked.
The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it.
Okay, so is the Crownless a category, or is the Crownless one specific thing? Because if it's a category, that explains how there's, like multiple of them throughout history. But if it's one thing, then there's no way that it survives, each time being defeated by the first Resonator. Unless it's something that just, it's the same entity, it just manifests again. Sort of like Primals in Final Fantasy XIV. How, they have memories of previous times they've manifested, but also at the same time, it's, they then, get defeated and dismantled and then get formed again, but they're still the same entity and they have the same memories, it's just another incarnation of them. Maybe it's something like that. So there's one Crownless with all the memories of the Crownless, but it just gets defeated and dies and comes back and dies again and comes back again every single time.
With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
What's the what?
When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered.
Interesting.
Our sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that battle. Rover, about the Sugar Pearl.
Time indicated on the sundial.
We have the symbol Wei now. This should go with the time part, but we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. Rover,
Alright.
about the sugar. What do you think, Rover?
Share my thoughts. The Magistrate.
I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office.
Alright.
Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Counselor Chang Li due to the young age of the magistrate. Lady Chang Li is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhenzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far.
Oh, shit, we
Our
get voice
clues point to
dialogue
Sugar
from the
Pearl
rover?
as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle.
Okay. We get actual voice dialogue from him? That's new.
Simply put,
And it's
one
not just him
token can
thinking
lead
like
to
in
multiple
Star Rail.
targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information.
That's new. That's new for one of these games. In things like Genshin and Star Rail, we only ever get that when it's like the protagonist alone thinking or something like that. We never hear them actually say something. We only hear them think. But you can see his mouth moving, so he's actually speaking. He's saying this out loud.
We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share. while I had questions to ask.
The magistrate had information to share. That
However,
guy's voice is fun.
her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
Or maybe...
Or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to
weed out the wrong
she needed
recipients.
to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access.
Okay, that's clever.
If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it.
Repeating it again and again. Okay, we've got the sugar pearl back. Okay. Hang on. What do we have in the inventory? Scale slasher. Interesting. Curiouser and curiouser. This is cool so far. We're discovering the scheme that is afoot to deliver the information to us so that we may find something new and be marked as the right person. The right recipient. The one that she was that the magistrate was indeed waiting for. I don't know why I'm talking in that voice. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Threnodians are formidable creatures born from the laments with the power to destroy human spirit and feed off of their collapsed will. Okay. Interesting. So there's more than one Threnodian. Tacit discords, dangerous entities, ever-changing amorphous forms, possess tacit cores, and feed on other frequencies to maintain stability and evolve. These creatures mimic their prey's abilities, shapes, and behaviors, influenced by the types of frequency they consume. So if one of them consumes enough people, they look like a human? There's going to be one character in this that is that's like a tacit discord that's just become human somehow. I feel like that would be really cool to have as a character. I mean, like, that's a main character right there. That's like a main antagonist or something. So, who knows? Maybe when we meet the actual main antagonists, that'll be one of them. I think that would be cool. That would be like a Kamen Rider-ass villain where it's like, once, like, they're a monster, but then once they eat enough people, they become human all of a sudden. And it's like, and then you can't tell them apart, and they're even stronger than their monster form, too. It's like the Phantoms from Wizard, or something like that, where they have to destroy the human counterpart, and then they can copy their body, and then they get much stronger.
I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
You make it sound like I'm old.
Vijay said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
I mean, what is my terminal number? 1? Fucking 000001 or something like that? Be funny. It's quite a lot. Got me feeling hungry.
It's the middle of the night. Of course you're hungry. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
I'll be there.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Sanhua prepped a room for me.
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Let's go. All right. Off we go. More cutscenes. More lore, more story. Finally find out what's going on. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Everybody's here. We got everybody watching everybody. We got the people in red staring ominously at me. We got someone else in black staring ominously at the people in red. Meanwhile, I'm just chilling over here. Wait, if I walk over there, change the time. Okay, the time select. Yes, okay. I play Genshin. I know how this works. Ooh, listen to that sound design. Listen to those sound effects. Oh, oh, ah. Okay, hang on. Let me click these real quick. Listen to those sound effects, dude. Those are good. All right. Echoing Marsh.
Disperse.
Wrong button. Panhua's restaurant. I forgot about these. I forgot that these exist. And we're lagging again. Still no dropped frames, though, amazingly. Did I get any character enhancement material from that? I did. Not much, but I got some. It's better than nothing. Okay. Ooh, that gives me a burst of, like, vertical momentum when I do it. It doesn't just drop me down to the ground. There's a bit of an up... there's a bit of a lift to it, too. There's a bit of a... like, as it goes up. That's cool. I like that. Very helpful of them.
Good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
No, no spice. Stop that. You stop that, Chishia. You stop that. No spicy for me. No spice. No spicy food for me. I cannot deal with spicy food. I can't do it. Unless it's like spicy sushi. I can deal with that.
What did I tell ya?
Can't deal with spicy
Nothing
noodles.
Beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
I'm not doing all right after eating a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
It's way too spicy.
Looks like
Way too
Biger's
spicy.
locked herself in the
Way
lab
too
again.
spicy.
Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research.
As I'm saying this, something in my brain has decided to crave spicy noodles. As I say that, my brain instantly contradicts itself. Why? Why? Why, people? Why? I'll have some, like, sorta spicy noodles one of these days. And I'll be like, yeah, that's good. That's all right. That's the correct level of spice. And someone else is going to have that and be like, Nines, there's no spice in this whatsoever. You were eating, like, fresh udon. There's no seasoning on this whatsoever. And I'll be like, man, fuck off. Fuck you. Give me some chili oil on my noodles, and that's probably all I need. Also, this might be an unpopular opinion, but let's see. Like, udon is much better than ramen. I said it. Udon is better than ramen. I rest my case. If anyone wants to contradict me, go ahead. Just know that you're wrong. Udon is better than ramen, and I will defend that point of view. I'm not saying ramen's not good. I'm not saying it's not good. Ramen is delicious. Ramen is delicious. However, when given the option, I will pick udon every single time. That's all I'm saying. Tsukemen is better than either of them, in my personal opinion. But that's also not for everyone, since it's 2 bowls and, like, the soup is thicker and all that stuff. It's delicious when you make it right. But again, it's not for everyone. It's like you've got the noodles in one bowl and you've got the soup in the other bowl, and you dip the noodles into the soup and then eat them like that instead of the noodles and soup being mixed together. I think it's fantastic. I think it's delicious. I think it's better than ramen and udon combined. But that's just me. That's just me. Looks like Baiji's locked herself in the lab again. She hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with the research.
No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance.
Or we could just go in.
And with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Baijiu leading the pack.
We could give it a
In
try.
case of an emergency, Rover, roll out. By the way,
Let's go.
Now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So it only took us one trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was going to make it easy for us to begin with.
Or we kind of got lucky by knowing Baizhi, like, to start with. So we already had an in a place that could, like, help us figure out the answer to the problem.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
Let's look into the strange leaf.
Baizhi said the leaf bears the frequencies of tacit discords, so it must be from a tree near a tacit field.
Wasn't it the frequencies of two different tacit
Then
discords?
we must leave the city to pursue this lead.
The dream I had. The what now?
An ocean of stars,
Oh,
a dark
okay.
girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark.
Oh, that was the opening
And
cutscene
you said
when I
it
got
was
my
flowing
powers.
in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits on the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before.
Couldn't find the right
The
moment.
etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens.
All right, then.
Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens.
All right.
It's a site
we
of
gotta
the
go to the
Trinodian
Norfolk
War
Barrens.
and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers' frontline base is stationed there as
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
I'm really strong, you know.
Without a
I'm no
doubt.
slouch. Without a doubt. Yeah. Let's go. Events. What's the event? Wrong button. I keep doing that. All right. Yes. Things. More oh, character trials. I'll do these later. Current okay, union rewards. Voyage's beginning. Oh, wow. Okay. Free characters. Nice. Sanhua, Yuanwu, Chasm Guardian, Lustrous Tide, 5-star weapon supply chest. Neat. Level 45. Okay, this doesn't have a time limit. This has a time limit. This might have a time limit. Who are you? Sanhua. Oh, you were the person watching the people in red, from what I remember from the outfit. The outfit is also strikingly similar. It's a strikingly similar fit to this, might I add. Might I point out that it's a strikingly similar outfit with, I think, the same this thingamabob. Hang on a minute. Let me look at that. Does every character have a version of that? No. 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 Okay. No. Okay. I'm trying to see if, like, everybody has the, this, like, keychain thing here. This, like, cross-shaped tassel keychain. Because I think either that's unique to Rover, or there's one or two other characters that have that, and they're connected to him somehow. For example, Sanhua has a similar design right there. Similar color scheme, Similar motifs with the clothing. Yeah. I think there's... Well. Oh. That's the bodyguard of the magistrate. Oh. That was Sanhua. That Sanhua. I forgot which Sanhua we were talking about. Never mind. Never fucking mind. I was tripping. Don't mind me. I was simply not correct. They just both happened to be wearing black. Drip snail. Used for cooking? I was simply incorrect with my little 2-minute conspiracy theory there.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too. If you feel like
Now's the time to
head
just
to
put
Instructor
the tutorial
Yan
in
at the
here.
training camp for extra practice.
Inspector
and to get
Yan at
these
the training
enhancement
camp.
items.
At the where now? At the what? You can't just say that and then... Okay. Simulation training. Oh, this is the training camp, right? Am I correct in assuming that? Okay.
Yang Yang,
Let's do it.
did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
That should be the Midnight Ranges training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia. Instructor Yan is in
Here's
charge
someone
of
crying.
training
Oh yeah,
new
that's just the
recruits.
military
I
trainer.
heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at him.
I'm just seeing the dog over here. The little doggo. Alright, Yan. Hey, new guy. Care for some sparring? Necessary training will keep your mind sharp. Remember, you have no chance for mistakes out there. Let's go. Let's train. Resonance potion. Oh, I get character enhancement. Energy core. Cool, let's go. Glacio damage boosted. We'll bring out Lion Dude. I'll figure out team comps sometime. Not today. That's not going to be a today thing. That'll be like way later. I gotta dust my keyboard. Let's see. Let's get a feel for how you play. Ooh. Oh, that's a cool fighting style. That's cool. Neat. Ho ho ho. I like the look of that. A lot. Defeat all enemies within 300 seconds. Where are they? Are these enemies in the room with us?
Banish all vice.
Look, I know I've said it already, but the sound effects for these punches are kind of hilarious. That
Don't
bell
worry,
sound right
I've
there.
got this. Huh? Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, I see how this works. I see. I get it now. That's cool. Okay. I like the look of that.
That's curtains for you.
That's a cool fighting style. I like that. It's really neat. Let's claim some rewards. All right. Intimate. Huh? What? Union XP. Shell credit. Okay, resonance potions. Cool. Threnodian. All right. Press the wrong button. All right. We've gotten a lot of interesting work done on the story. So we've got some out-of-the-city research to do. I think after we get to a good stopping point after leaving the city, I'm probably going to end stream for today and then pick this up on the weekend. But this is really good so far. I'm still loving this. It certainly helps that I am, in fact, rolling good characters every single time. That helps. That definitely helps. Man, I'm waiting for the Claran Sijuin banner in Genshin. That's going to be really cool. Come on, stop lagging, please. Come on now. Come on. Work with me, game. Stop trying to do that. I'm not trying to. Stop.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
The camera does not like me right now. My game is lagging constantly. Oh well, it's all right. Oh hey, there's the character that I was just playing as.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits.
Off limits my ass. I'll just beat up the guards.
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Man, I could just beat the shit out of you and then go through. I'm the protagonist of this game, currently.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
See, Chichi should have come with us, because then she's a member of the guard, so she could just say, oh yeah, they're with me. We couldn't have waited like 2 hours until she's off her shift or something?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides,
okay, fair
General
enough.
Jian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Clearly, you see, she's dedicated to leaving the city.
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek.
That's just another argument to let her leave the city and go look for this dude.
It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
What is this? Papers, please? Here. My gourd.
Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Yeah, yep, just us. The monk over here is coming with us.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
Least I can do.
I intend to
Seems
leave
that our
the
goals
city with them,
align,
and
so
they have
that's easy
agreed.
enough.
Will it be an issue for you?
Please, work with me here, dude.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here.
Protagonist plot privileges right there, everybody.
Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Let's go. In that case.
Sure.
Jianshin. All right. And canonically, we have Jianshin with us. So we could do a team setup of Rover, Yang Yang,
So
and
you're
Jianshin.
looking
And it
for
would be
the
just the
relative of a
canon team
veteran,
setup for right
and
now.
you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Exactly.
Just did the at the exact same time. What's your relationship with the person that you're looking for?
His name is Ji-Yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
It's fair enough.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Tianxing.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou.
Why is it so important for you to find him?
Mr. Zhongye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Zhongye has been extremely worried about his grandson's safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching.
Do you know anything about this mangosteen?
This mangosteen? It's got some fresh
This
looking
one in
leaves,
particular.
soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit. Oh, one more thing
How
I
do you know
forgot to
that?
mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil.
Oh, okay. Where are
I
you
grew
from?
up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters.
Ah, okay.
One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more to learn.
Yes, a martial cultivator.
According to what I've gathered,
That reminds me,
Mr.
I've been trying to
Zhongye's
read more
grandson is
like
very
cultivation
likely in
manhwa
the
lately.
Desert Rock Highland.
Desert Rock Highland.
Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
That's where
Of
we're off to
course.
as well. That reminds me, I've been trying to read more like cultivation manhwa, because it's a like cool concept. But I just can't really find that many good ones. There are just a bunch of like sort of okay ones out there that I've managed to find. Anyway, okay, where are we? Union level 5. Got a thing that we can do here. Awakening Journey. We get free stuff. Look at that. We love free stuff. Free stuff is always good. Anyway, can we do something with this free stuff? Yes, we can. Let's get more free stuff later, though. But I am looking at the cool-looking swords here, and well, I'm tempted. Let's grab a bunch of stuff. As we seem to yoink the butterflies right out of the air. There is a glowing thing over there. Hang on a minute. That's a high jump. Does every character jump that high? Yep, they do. Oh, she does the like airplane arms thing. Look at that. That's cute. Look, everybody's all serious. This man's sprinting like this. Jianshin sprinting like this. And then encore. Let me just... Oh, hello there. Look at that damage. Okay. And we have not lost a step in combat. We are goated. Got everything. Geohide Saurian. Fusion damage.
Remnants of the past.
Remnants of the past. This man's so dramatic about everything. Remnants of the past. Gotta get up there. Look at that. There's another city that way. Premium Tuner. Did that say tuner or turner? I think tuner. Training dummy. Okay. Oh, I see. You step on that to make it physical. And then... then we need a gun character to hit that target. I see how this works. Chisha.
We're in this together.
Let's go.
Everyone's safe and sound.
Help me out, Chisha. Boom. Did we get it? Yes, we did.
Oh, please have something good this time.
All right. We're going to keep Chisha in the team for now just because she's higher level for the time being. But we are still going to run over here this way. Also, she has a cool skill. That right there. Not meaning to do that. Okay. Where are we going again? There's a thing this way. Okay. Big thing that way. Hang on a sec. I'm just now getting a chance of like, we're just now getting a taste of the actual like open world aspect of this game, and all of a sudden this is peak. It's cool. Okay, we're in a tacit field. Just Skyrim sprint our way up the mountain. Was I just wall running? Is there a wall run mechanic in this? Is there a wall running mechanic in this? Well, that makes things more interesting. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Come on. We can wall run. We can wall run. There is wall running in this game. Oh my goodness. This is cool. I'm a fan of like Warframe and things that let you like run on walls because it's always such a cool concept. It's never really used enough in games that aren't ninja themed. You know? People don't use wall running as a concept like enough outside of ninja games. Tacitite fulminate. Use the levitator to grab it. Grabbing Tacitite fulminate, you can either throw it directly at the target or use aim to precisely control where it lands. Okay, so it's a throwable explosive. Neat. Alright, here we are. Chichu Village. Healing finished. Alright, let's register the Sheikah Slate, everybody. Very nice. The sounds in this game are so cool. The soundtrack, the sound effects. All awesome. Okay, tacit zone there, I'm assuming, judging by the scar right there. Let's see what we can do. Which, I mean, we have to go through it anyway, so we might as well do something about it while we're here. Special enemies. Counterattacks, dodge attacks, intro skills to deal meaningful damage. Do not grow stronger with the SOL phase. Consider leveling characters to beat them later. Nah, we got the 45. Okay, well, we're cooked.
Moment of resonance.
Evils be gone.
No hesitation. One with the sounds.
I got you. You're at least easy enough to deal with. Can I? Dude, if I can pull this off, that would be crazy.
I must not.
Never mind. No, the hell I can't.
Universe in my psyche.
What? Oh, shit. Do I have healing items on me? Does this have a 1 minute cooldown on it? Shit, it does. Why do these all have such massive fucking cooldowns? Ah, shit. We're dead. We're cooked. Ah, we're cooked. Hey, we did pretty good for a first attempt. Weapon level novice. Okay. We did pretty good for a first attempt, though. We did pretty alright. Yeah. Upgrade echoes. We'll do that later. Shush. Whiff waff. I'll do an actual setup for this later. I'll do builds. I'll only auto-equip for now. Let me just auto-equip. Don't have enough to auto-equip. Okay. Neat. Nice. Let's level my 5 stars real quick. Encore. Also, Encore is just like... It's just sort of like a silly, funny name. Like, when I say silly, not in a bad way. Like, in a cute way. Get this man to level 11. Alright. We're going to try that one more time. We're going to run it back, actually. That might be unwise. That might be really unwise. But we're going to do it anyway. Want to see something cool? No? I'm going to do it anyway. Resonance skill. Restores concerto energy. Increases attack. Let me upgrade that. And let me get these. Those are maxed out already. And then you are the one gun user that I've got right now. So let me switch to that. And then upgrade that. And with that, there we are. Now we've got maxed out weapons. And let's try this one more time, because we got about a quarter of the way done with that, I think. If my ping would decide to not do that. Not do what it just did.
Is this...
How do I die in one fucking hit? Yeah, fucking stun lock attacks. Give me just a moment. Why are my healing items on cooldown? That's stupid.
Burst.
This is a good way to practice dodging, because I have no other option except to dodge.
I must not. Falter.
I'll keep you too. Hero
Alright, fair enough.
will not.
We can get consistently to that point. We'll beat this thing eventually. It's only level 45. I can beat something that's 25 levels higher than me, right? I can beat something 25 levels above me. Okay, we can ascend, bro. We can ascend this man. Ascend Federal Credit Union. You. Let me enhance. Stonewall Bracer. Geohide Saurian. Trying to do this like a Kamen Rider like voice. Alright, let's see. Let's just upgrade all of these. Hortus. Spam all of the attacks. Okay. No upgrade materials. Oh well. At least I'm slightly higher level. We're going to run it back one more time, and if we don't get it, we'll just move on with the story.
Sounds come forth.
Let's practice my parrying on something lower level than this thing.
Sounds.
Because that happens if I miss even once. Stop attacking the rock. Attack the other rock.
Whoa! Bring it on!
All right.
Yeah!
We might should save charges of that to use as a dodge.
No hesitation.
This is currently sort of working.
Sucks to be you.
How did that even hit me? I was in motion.
One with the sounds.
We can do this. We just have to get clever about it.
Be gone.
Oh, hello there. Put me in a slowed time mode. And we're dead again. Okay. We did more damage to it that time. I'll fight this thing on my own when I don't have a stream to entertain. It's gonna get really boring to watch me die over and over to that thing. Let's continue. Can I double jump? Is that what that? No, that's not what that was. Oh, there's a teleport point. And I see another one way off in the distance. Oh, if I dash off a ledge, it jumps higher. I see. Is that a destructible rock? Stop attacking the attack the rock, damn you. No. Okay, never mind. No. Alright. Let's see. I think we're going to progress with the story to the end of the next cutscene or two, and then probably end the stream for today. But we've made good progress. We'll defeat these things first. We'll fight these things first.
Sounds come forth.
Before we continue with the story. Alright. Nice.
Oh, please have something good this time.
Now how do we open this thing? Oh. Striking dummy. There's another one nearby. Ah, there we are. There we are.
Lucky me, lucky you.
Ooh, free sword. Free gauntlets. We're approaching this from the wrong angle, but that doesn't really matter, I don't think. Jiuan. Can I pet the dog? This is a travesty. I can't pet the dog. Let me pet the dog, man. Oh, wait. Huh? Why are you trying to do that, dog? Let me just... Can I feed you? Hang on a second. Aw, man. I don't have anything to feed the dog. Oh, gave me something. Aw. Gave me something. Aw, look at the little doggy. Look at the dog. Can I pet that dog? That's not the right voice for that. Can I pet that dog? It's like that video of like a bear. Or no, there's this thing like on like Instagram where you can show a video of like a bear or something like that, like a wild bear, and there will be at least 3 people in the comments saying, "Can I pet that dog?" It's hilarious. Those 3 people might be me. I don't know. They might be me. Oh, there. Hi, dog. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. Can I pet that dog? Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? All right. You. Who are you? Drink some water.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
That's good.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into two detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
We will.
Easy enough.
Great.
If it's on
I'll
the way.
send the coordinates to your terminal.
All right. Oh, there's a thing up there. Where's the thing? This one? I like that grappling hook mechanic. It'll take a bit of getting used to, though. As I just sprint up a vertical wall. There we go. I don't know what these do. I don't know what they do. I'm just grabbing them anyway. Anyway, sensor. Alright, where were we? Sensor. How do we do that? No. No. Sensor. How do we censor? How do I utility? How do I do that again? How exactly do I do that? How do I... What? Hang on a minute. How do I change what my utility is? I forget that I can lock onto targets in this. Tab. I see. Where? Where did that just ping? That's unhelpful. Who are these? Oh, that's a route. I see. Never mind. That is actually helpful. It is quite helpful. Now I assume I can switch off of that back to grapple.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
Looks like we got treasure hoarders or bandits.
They don't look like...
We've got bandits to fight. Let's see.
Greetings.
What's the organization name this
What
time?
might interest you here? It's
Nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this
We're just on our
detection
way
beacon.
south to the city. We're from New York.
Run, everyone!
Don't let him run off. Jump him.
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, never mind. They aren't bandits.
Oh, but please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
Why is only this guy British for a dub recorded in London? Or for a dub recorded in the UK?
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
Apparently not.
God, we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal...
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
Ah, the monk doing altruistic monk things. That's good.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Don't be like this, dude. Don't make us fight you.
Watch out!
Why? Why did this guy feel the need to do this? We just gave them free food.
A tough nut, ain't ya?
We gave them free food. Why are they...
Just helped you. Why did you attack us?
Oh, flamethrower. Okay.
Feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids.
Evidently,
Don't
these guys are
test our
bulletproof.
patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky.
All right, that... They didn't even get to finish their dialogue before we fucking beat the hell out of them.
Take us in.
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Who are you?
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. We tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey,
Fair point.
since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
You just jumped us. Look, I'm a good dude. I'm still gonna give you stuff, but don't do that again.
No, wait. What I gave them was... I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands.
She really just said, nah, sounds like you're just bums. Sounds like you have no motion.
If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine. We'll go.
She really just said, I'm a monk, and yet even I have more... It's like, look, I'm a monk, and I have more motion. I have a stable income here. I am a monk.
Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military base is not far from here.
Fair enough.
Shall
Let's
we
fix the beacons. How exactly do we fix the beacons? Ah, that's so nice. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see the game here. I see. Why did I feel the need to restart it? I had it right. I had it right. Why did I feel the need to restart that one? Damn, Jianshin had a sharp eye. How did she see that one all the way over there? Or was she just bluffing? Can't tell. What's this? What are you? Is this a domain? Parallel perception. Yep, seems like a domain to me. Domain expansion. Will of Flat Horizon. Is this a single thing? We'll do that later. I'm gonna go through these later. Domain expansion. Public domain expansion. One of these days, I'll use the Mickey voice on stream in a more detailed way. For now, though, I can say Kingdom Hearts quotes with this. Actually, that wasn't very good towards the end. I can say Kingdom Hearts quotes. Say, fellas, did someone mention the door to darkness? They'll pay for this. I don't know where I picked up how to do a Mickey voice. I just did. At some point. Is this an enemy? No. I just picked it up somewhere. What the fuck are you? Carapace Engine Zero. It's a car. It's a...
No hesitation.
They turned a car into a monster.
Oh, bring it on!
Where did it go? Oh,
Still
hello there.
fine and dandy.
Work with me here. Alright. Oh, look at that dodge timing. We are good at this. This thing does not have parryable attacks, does it? Or do I not even need to parry?
Yeah,
with skills like these. And we... Oh, the achievement title is a Love, Death, and Robots joke. Chase Razor. Chaser. Tune. Break up. This shit looks like Chaser Spider from Kamen Rider Drive. Chaser Spider. Ooh. Alright. Tune. Chaser Spider. Oh, wait. Not you. Let me just auto-equip some things. Is it auto-equip based on the best thing that I've got? It might. Let's go with that. Alright, we got one. We'll get up here, and I think we'll activate... We'll probably end up activating that waypoint for story's sake anyway. Levitator to burn off the thorns with an explosive charge.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something near... Oh, please be careful.
Alright, kaboom.
Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Very nice. I like the puzzles in this. So this is cool. Here. I need to play more puzzle games. Because, like, I'm kind of good at them. That's the thing. Like, I'm actually good at that. Alright. We have
Master
arrived.
Chinsing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Listen to the music in the back. Alright. After this, we're gonna run up to that waypoint and then end the stream.
Of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go. Move, move. What is it? Why are we... You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
That's because we're not. We're with the Midnight
I'm
Rangers.
Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. And they are...
A monk and some dude.
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help.
We're here to look for a dude.
Oh, sorry. Have to answer this. Yes? What is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately.
Wait, what is overclocking?
I'm sorry. Could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now.
What does
Could you please take care
overclocking
of them?
mean? What does that mean?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take... Thank you.
All right, let's go. What does overclocking a resonator mean? Does that, like, turn them into a monster?
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
Not good. Sounds very not good.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
I mean, it's a war against monsters, but it's still as bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
The wounded soldiers are here. Let's go check on them. Alright, wounded soldiers up there. But as I said, we're gonna run up and activate that beacon, and then that's the end of today's stream. Unless stepping... Okay, wants me to step in there for that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna head up to the top. Oh, this whole thing's a platform. I see. This whole thing is the elevator. I thought it would come down one of those. But no, it's everything. That's cool. I do like a giant elevator platform. That always seems really cool. I wonder what that would feel like, what that would be like to be on in real life. Just like a massive elevator like that. Wonder what that would be like. I kind of want to do that now. I just don't know where one of those is. Outside of like a military installation that I'm not allowed to be on. Alright. That is going to be all that I'm doing on stream for today. We will progress the story further later. I may go and do some grinding and stuff later on. Just off screen. Just, you know, level up characters, beat some domains, practice the combat a little bit more. I'll do all of that stuff off stream. But for now, I'm going to end stream. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I had a great time. I'm loving this game so far. This game is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I want to play it a lot more. So I'm going to try to stream a little bit more frequently so I can progress the story. But thank you. And have a very nice day. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Please like and subscribe if you made it this far. Leave a comment. Always helps. Definitely subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitch. I'm going to try streaming on Twitch and just see what that does. I'm going to try streaming on... Maybe I'll end up alternating between streaming on Twitch and YouTube or something like that. Because I tried using Restream a while back. I tried using Restream, and I just couldn't get it to work properly. It was alright. I played Star Rail on Restream. It was alright. But it lagged significantly. and I didn't like the quality that resulted from that, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stream either on Twitch or on YouTube and just do it that way. And I think that should be all right. I just want to try to properly stream more frequently now in places where it'll be viewed, because I work best when I have an actual audience. Yeah. But yeah, regardless of that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. And I'll see you guys next time. See you around. Later, peeps. Adios. Bye-bye. Sayonara.